Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. I feel like there's been a breakdown in communication between you and another. It could feel like this person, they just don't understand you. It could be that you might feel betrayed, stabbed in the back by this person. They did something that deeply disappointed you, hurt you. And so it's like the Two of Cups is on its side. It's like you don't know exactly how this person really feels about you. You may not be trusting them. You could be somewhat defensive also. I feel like you're not sure. What I feel is one of you wants to try to make up, and the other person is unsure whether they can trust this person, or they're unsure of this person's intentions maybe, and so they have their guard up because they do believe this person did stab them in the back or betray them in some way. So they're unsure if they should take this offer, apology, or explanation, if they can believe them. They're not trusting it because of the wound. Now, that wound may cause this person, you or them, whoever this is, to really imagine the worst. So this is what they're warning of. Okay, because it looks like it is something or someone, like a relationship or a person that is worth fighting for, that may require strength to face this challenge, because it is challenging, or a very challenging decision. So it's like we begin with the dagger at the heart of the reading. So, and with the shield up here, the chimera and the dragon, again, it's all saying the same thing, you know. You may feel that this person stabbed you in the back, or that they come back in, but maybe their intentions are not sincere, you know. Maybe that apology is not sincere. You feel like you may feel somewhat threatened, or you feel that it's risky in some way. And so you may be undecided. It's a very difficult decision for you, very emotional, because you're very much attracted to this person. There is a deep connection that is shared between you and this person. Looking at the details of being able to work together. So clearly, you know, this goes back to this breakdown in communication that we had. So you're preparing to make a decision with this Four of Wands here. Wondering if it's most likely you're wondering whether you should put effort into this, and would you, if you did, would you get the results you desired in the future? This could be preparation for a decision for the future. Now, you see, this person, the other person, they come back, they're here and they're here. They come back, and in both cases, see up here, you're not trusting them. You're backed up by your experience. Well, that experience that you had was not so good, and maybe there have been other times, and not necessarily with this person, but other times in different relationships, possibly for some of you. But I mean, it all shapes this card of the Chimera, which is imagination brought on by triggers or previous experiences that one has had. And so they're warning you simply to be careful of that, okay? Because there's something here that does have potential, but you're maybe not trusting it. You're thinking, though. You don't turn them down flat. It's like you're thinking because you do want it, you know. It's here. You are longing for this. The obstacle, there's an obstacle here, and the obstacle is, well, I can't really trust them. They hurt me. You know, what if they hurt me again? Yeah, see, there's the magician pretending. What if they're just pretending? What if they don't really mean what they said? So these experiences have created beliefs within you that are born out of some damage to your heart, you know. So they're not necessarily real, is what I'm saying. Okay. So this person has come back in and most likely revealed something to you, something surprising, I feel. And you're thinking about that, whatever that is. Now, this may or may not have yet occurred, depending where you are in the energy. But it does change things. There's like a surprise twist that is changing this energy, or changing your thoughts or your views, but you still have the wound which is affecting this decision, you see. And so here we have this, the world, and it is an invitation to go another cycle with this person, which you are very tempted to do, but you must be, you have doubts here with the Chimera, but again, be careful of that. Okay, do not let the imagination cloud your judgment. I feel like you, excuse me, I feel like you have very strong, deep feelings for this person. I feel like you're just unsure because of something that happened between you and them, and between you and another possibly, or others. Because the Ten of Swords speaks to many swords. The Nine of Wands speak to many wands. So either many experiences that you've had with this person, or, I mean, with the Hierophant, we're talking about going back a long ways, back to childhood even. And he's here, the Hierophant. So, here we have the Melaramantam, and it is about somebody who is weighing things up, weighing up the consequences of our actions. But it is also requiring us to be honest with ourselves about our issues, okay? And acknowledge the truth of those and where they come from and why this is happening. Acknowledge the truth of our lives and act accordingly. Because this is somebody, it's why I'm really talking about 10 swords, 9 wands. This is somebody who has been injured. They've had several bad experiences and they've been injured, and thus that is affecting their decision because of wounds that they carry still, because this person has a bandaged head, so they're still carrying a wound, And that wound is causing the imagination to shift into overtime. And so, recognizing the truth, okay? And this may require us to look at the truth, which sometimes can be painful, but is necessary in order for growth to occur and for change to happen. And so it has been a rocky road, whether in this relationship or whether with relationships in general. But there is hope for the future, that you can find a solution here, that you can actually begin to communicate or communicate better, to not just speak, but have the ability to listen. And so I feel like in the past, maybe somebody did not do that. It could have been my way or the highway, because the Knight of Swords does appear here, and he can be very impulsive. He can be all, my way or the highway. He may not be so open to listening to what you have to say, but so that could have been what happened in the past. So it's by looking back at this, at what occurred, that we are able to fix things, that we are able to restore order. Even though sometimes the truth can be painful, from out of this we will restore the order. Looking at what is real and what is false here. Now that brings us back to the chimera, oh, look at that. There's justice. Okay. And this is somebody who's really trying to think their way through what is true here, and this is going to require them to be really truthful about their issues and where they come from. And for someone, this could be very painful to do and painful to admit, if they have a very large ego. See, we have this person here. He may have caused the tower, this Knight of Swords, okay? So, but he has learned here, and he is very lonely in this Eight of Cups energy, and is tired of being alone, and he wants to be in a relationship, okay, or to be back in a relationship. There's recognition with the Tower that something is not working and something needs to change, and this will allow for them to proceed. So there's recognition of what needs to change. There's recognition that this person wants to be in this relationship. And although the road has been rocky, there is hope for the future. And so this person now knows what they must do to save this situation. This is, for them, the lesson has been learned, and it is about communication, how they communicate, being careful of what you say, because once the words are out, you can't take them back. Stop and think before speaking, and recognize where the emotions behind those thoughts or words are coming from. And so now they know how to proceed. So now they will come back. Here they are. And you must listen with an open mind and an open heart here. to what they have to say. Still, in the end, it will be up to you to decide whether you are ready to accept them back or not. Okay, but clearly they want to come back, and I can tell you that they have learned, and that you will have this chance for this new beginning, and that they are being sincere. Your imagination may cast doubt or cast shadows on that, but I'm telling you that they are being sincere. So, that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.